Hey everyone, how you doing? Doug Barry here. Quick video on a recent cyber attack that took place in Muleshoe, Texas. I'm going to get right to it here. Just a few minutes here to share this with you. Muleshoe, Texas. Back in January, it's now being reported that Russian hackers, a group that aligns itself with the Kremlin, is actually saying that they were the ones responsible for getting into the water treatment infrastructure in Muleshoe, Texas, and turning the pumps on. Basically, the tank overflowed, tens of thousands of gallons of water for 45 minutes or so ran out, flooding the area in Muleshoe. Now, they then posted a video online actually showing with screenshots the computer setup and how they went in and changed settings, how they went in and changed numbers so that they could do this. In other words, they're thumbing their nose at us. Now, it's been reported that the FBI has basically a reward out there for people who can give information to try to nail these people down, estimated at about $1 million last I heard. The reports are changing. As I'm talking about this just recently came out within the last day or so, and this information is starting to cause a little more concern. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm going to be very clear about this. This is going on currently right now. This is only going to get worse. Now, the reports from people who've been in the intelligence community, the cyber warfare community, people that you find online, and people that I know personally who are involved in these organizations and these situations. We're talking retired FBI intelligence officers, counterterrorism individuals I've talked with personally, and they're saying the same thing. These things are going to get worse, and they could be very, very damaging to our society, to our world. Now, Christopher Wray, director of the FBI, came out, a couple months ago and publicly stated that China, as one of the bad actors in these scenarios, is trying to wreak, quote unquote, societal panic in our world. So this is, again, something we need to be very concerned about. Now, not to be afraid, not to fall into anxiety, but we do need to be very concerned about it and understand that there is a certain urgency to this. Iran has been implicated, Russia, China, at least these three countries in this. Now, there are those out there right away who will say, well, but Russia doesn't really have much power to do these sort of things. That they're struggling with a war in Ukraine. They've got other financial problems, economic problems. We have to understand the difference between a war that is something that involves military troops, tanks, missiles, and a war that involves computers and cyber. Because if they can shut the power down, if they can shut your banking system down, if they can shut your water treatment down, if they can just turn the water on and flood your town in a little community of 5,000 people, that's really the population of Muleshoe. It is located many miles, about 40 miles or so west of Lubbock, Texas. It is down near the New Mexico border. If they can get to that little town and do this to their water system and then thumb their nose at us, put a video out publicly stating that they've done this, what does that say about the rest of our critical infrastructure in America? Look, this is something that we have to be aware of and we have to respond to. Now, what can you and I do? What's an answer to this, you might be asking? First, I would say we can't necessarily determine the policies of our government or any other institution, regulatory commission, any of these organizations that have some very powerful impact and influence in these areas. I can't tell my banks what to do with their cyber, protection and security for my bank account and so forth, nor can you. It's not something that any of us can really do. We can pray first and foremost. We've got to turn to Our Lady. Here she is over my left shoulder. We've got to turn to God. We've got to understand that she has been warning us for years that these situations could escalate and get worse. This is nothing that should surprise us when we see evil people out there wanting to disrupt society. This is part and parcel for when you lose that interior spiritual battle. It always results in some sort of nasty, evil behavior. Thus, you have this situation right here. And this is one of many, by the way. Muleshoe, Texas is one case of many that have been reported where cyber attacks have been going on. Other water treatment plants, power grids, communications, the AT&T cell phone outage that took place several weeks ago has been reported, according to AT&T, to be nothing more than a glitch in their upgrade of software. But I heard from an expert in intelligence that was absolutely 100%, and they know for a fact, cyber attack, cyber warfare. If these things happen to you and to me, water goes down, communications go down, banking goes down, what's our recourse? First and foremost, I would say we have to take action on our own to secure at least our little foxhole, if you will, our home, our communities, our community of friends and neighbors, people that we can interact with and work with. We have to be doing that yesterday, not today, not tomorrow. This has to already be in play. I will always say this. It takes time to train. It takes time to get in shape. It takes time to work out. It takes time to lose weight. It takes time to change the direction of your health. It takes time to prepare as well. So please start taking steps right now. Gaining extra water, making sure that you're taking the steps to have some extra food, backup power, generators, so forth, backup battery stations. Go on out. This is a free offer right now we're putting out. This is something I cannot emphasize enough. Go to our website, brcoalition.com/membership, and find we have a 7-day free trial. It's free. You will lose nothing. Go 7 days and get out of it if you want. But in those 7 days, you can download an enormous amount of information about how to be better prepared. Water, food, shelter, medical, and defense. Those are the 5 key categories that we focus on in BR Coalition. Water, food, shelter, medical, defense. These are things we all need every day of our lives. Go out to that website. You see it on the screen. It's in the information below. You'll find a link there, brcoalition.com/membership. This is for the next 10, 12 days or so. We're running this 7-day free trial. If you choose not to do this, that is entirely fine, but you're going to miss out on a lot of free information that's out there that you can download in 7 days. You can absorb it, you can react to it, and you can start taking steps to be better prepared. From there, it's a very small fee if you want to stay on board for a monthly membership where we have community, people who interact with each other from all over the country and outside the country, encouraging each other, building each other up, and helping each other be better prepared. But go on out, check that out, brcoalition.com/membership, 7-day free trial right now at the time I record this. And trust me, these cyber attacks, we're going to hear more about them. I'm going to leave you with this thought. On February 21st, United Healthcare was hit with a cyber attack. United Healthcare is one of the largest healthcare industry, part of the healthcare industry in our country. It was hit with a major cyber attack. It is reported that they paid the cyber hackers, the ransomware people, an estimated $23 or so million. They're still not back online. It's still not 100%. They've still got glitches and problems and fallout from that cyber attack. And the fallout has been so bad that not only have up to 70,000 or so reported, pharmacies been deeply impacted by this because of the billing process, people getting their medications, companies getting paid, pharmacies getting paid, but doctors themselves, and there are many reports, you can find these on your own if you go do a search for it. Many doctors are claiming that they are struggling like crazy to keep their offices open because the money that they receive from insurance companies helps fund what they do to care for us. And if they don't receive that funding from the insurance companies and the patient doesn't have maybe the money to pay out of pocket for these things, you can see where that can go very quickly, how it can affect our healthcare industry and how it can affect people's lives dramatically. We're talking about life and death scenarios at times. There are some doctors who've reported that they are taking out personal loans in order to pay their staff. All this because of a cyber attack against a healthcare company. This is not the last time we're probably going to see this. In fact, again, the experts that I've been talking with, they are saying this is only going to get worse. So hopefully those who are in power and in position to build up and harden our cyber security, hopefully they'll do it. But as a friend of mine said, who's in this industry of intelligence, if man writes a code, another man can break that code. So no matter what we do, there will always be those who are trying to break the code and get in there and wreck our lives because they're bad actors who've turned from God. They're just not on board with what's good, moral, and true. Remember, again, I'm going to leave you with this. Go on out to brcoalition.com. Description, you'll find the link down in the description. See it there on the screen. 7-day free trial. It is free. There are no strings attached to this. I want to help you be better prepared. The more of us that are better prepared, the better off we all are. The better off we all are. If we have just a little bit of extra water, we have water purifiers, filters, we have a backup battery station, we have a little extra, food, medical care, shelter, the 5 key categories: water, food, shelter, medical, and defense. We all need them. Go on out to brcoalition.com. Get into that free trial right now. Take those 7 days, and hopefully you'll stay with us, but take those 7 days and get what you can. Get prepared, because this isn't over. All right. I appreciate you being with me. Don't forget, brcoalition.com/membership. I hope to see you all in the future. I hope to see you in the membership. I hope to see you. This is something we've got to be on top of, and we got to encourage each other in. God bless and strengthen you. We'll talk to you again soon.